I'm starting to forget stuff. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's the bitter end of the summit, but we still have exciting stuff to close it out. All right, we can actually cheer. Woohoo! Nice. So, before we hear about all your amazing climate action plans, we have one really quick video to show you, because you haven't seen enough videos. We have one more. One of our alumni from Beekman Town, Everett Sapp, he made a video to commemorate 10 years of the Youth Climate Program, and he was so excited to share it with you all today. He couldn't be here. So we're going to quickly watch that video. You might see some familiar faces in it. Okay, awesome. So we are all dying to hear what you came up with in your climate action plan. So now I'd like to invite the reporting person, the one person from each team, to come on down, and we're all just going to have a seat on the front of the stage here. Do you want to hand these out? Yeah.
I know, except they're not.
I know,
when they
talk, we can figure it out. And we might know a few of them. Oh, shit. Why are they making you do all this stuff?
Are you going to be speaking? Are you going to be speaking? Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Can you guys scooch a tiny bit down this way? All right, so just to remind everybody, this is 30 seconds on your project. So like elevator pitch, in a nutshell, what your project is. And first, Proctor High School is going to go first because they have to leave, so I'll hand it over to them.
Proctor High School has a little over 2,600 students, and that's 2,600 styrofoam trays, plastic sporks, etc., wrappers. So our goal was to switch from disposable diningware to reusable diningware. And this would help limit the amount of landfill waste and to help cost, because this is more cost effective in the long run. We have 6 steps, main steps to achieve this. The first was to go to the environmental club to get support from them. Then the principal, then we were going to go to the cafeteria staff to see if they're on board with this, and if they're not, well, their boss is going to tell them. And then we take it to the Board of Education, and after that, we'd establish a student liaison for the Board of Education so we can be in constant communication in case this takes too long and we graduate. That was about it.
And then, you can grab a certificate from Jen over here. Ooh, okay. So I'll start with you, and we'll just head down the line this way, and then we'll do the other side.
Oh, do you want me to stand up?
Yeah, stand up.
My name's Caitlin. We are representing SUNY Potsdam, which is the State University of New York at Potsdam. Our goal is to help reduce single-use plastics by 50%, hopefully by the fall semester of 2020, and to educate the student body about the effects of single-use plastics. Our goals are hopefully to petition to reduce single-use plastics across SUNY Potsdam by 50% by the fall semester of 2020. A resolution signed by our president on April 5th, 2019, which is the day of sustainability that we're going to have on campus, and to educate the SUNY Potsdam student body by the effects of single-use plastics.
I'm Noah, and I'm representing North Country School. And something that us as a group that we looked at was taking unwanted food from grocery stores and giving it to people that would use it. So that's reducing waste. And then also the food that wasn't going to be, like, what is not edible from the food that we would take from the grocery stores, we would compost because we have a composting system at our school.
Hi, I'm Taylor Germain. I'm from Manly's Pebble Hill School in Syracuse, and our climate action plan is to fundraise some money for solar panel charging stations, and we plan to do this through grants and fundraisers throughout the school in the next few years, and to reduce fossil fuel energy use in our school.
So my name's Bryce, and I'm representing the Adirondack Educational Center in Saranac Lake. And our overall goal is to provide fresh, locally grown produce to our culinary department in our school. And we have 3 parts to this plan. The first is our greenhouse that we built inside our classroom, where we grow all our local veggies and everything inside. Our second is our aquaponics tank, in which we are raising tilapia that we just started this year, as well as some herbs that we're growing on top. And then our third part of this plan is our pollination garden, which we're going to plant near our apple orchard that we have to encourage local pollinators like bees and butterflies to migrate to our area of the school and help us fertilize and pollinate all our plants.
So I'm Rachel, and I'm representing Troy High, and we have 3 goals. The first one is to eliminate styrofoam lunch trays by 2020, and then we want to replace the old lights with energy-efficient LED lights, and then we want to make a composting bin to help our greenhouse. Yeah, that's where, yeah, we're gonna, yeah.
Hi, I'm Erin. I'm representing East Aurora High School, which is right outside of Buffalo. So we were focusing on energy efficiency and specifically electricity. So we've already been in the works of incorporating LED light bulbs into our school, but we want to further that by having motion sensors in bathrooms and other rooms in the school. And we also want to encourage our teachers, faculty, and maintenance to turn off lights when they're not in use. And to encourage them, we wanted to print out little stickers or laminated paper that just kind of remind them to turn off lights, and also go around to see if classrooms that are empty still have the lights on, and hopefully turn them off and see more people keep them off. And yeah, thank you.
I'm Emily from Potsdam Central Environmental Club, and for our club we plan to reduce the use of one-use plastic water bottles, and to do so we want to repair our current refill water station and hopefully apply for a mini grant and get another one. And we want to sell reusable water bottles to the students to encourage them to use the refill stations, and we want to make a video to just encourage more use of reusable water bottles.
Hi, I'm Braylon from Northwood School in Lake Placid, and this year we want to install a electric car charging port in the front of our main building, and we also want to set up a solar-powered cell phone and laptop charging station.
Hi, my name's Victoria Janis. I'm from Margaretville. I don't have a climate action plan because I'm the only one from my school who came. So I'm presenting South Court Rights because they already left. So they're going to be looking to produce educational videos to educate the community on local recycling procedures and the actions they can take to mitigate climate change.
Hi, my name is Anya Morgan. I'm from Lake Placid High School, and one of our plans that we've already started is our composting system. Now, we've been using North Country's compost system for about a year now, and we want to build one of our own, so we are devising a plan to talk to our board to try to get a grant so we can build our own and start composting at our school and selling the compost.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Dansville High School. We are starting a composting program that will reduce our food waste and eventually hoping to have it in all 3 of our buildings, as well as working with our entrepreneurship class to sell it to the local farms and gardens.
I'm Shaniqua. I'm from Homer High School. We have 3 main projects this year. We're going to be focusing on farm to table and a new solar station, which is basically just growing on our old projects. So the farm to table will be researching more in depth what we need to do to implement that in our school, as well as using our own produce from our garden this spring. For our solar charging station, we're going to be installing a solar panel powered electric sign in front of our school. And then our third plan is to get more involved in our community with going to our town board and getting involved in the Climate Smart Community resolution that we've created.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm representing Saranac Lake High School, and we also have 3 projects. And summarized, we are installing a compost system, upgrading our garden, and doing an invasive species project.
Hi, I'm Summer. I am the president of Plattsburgh High School Green Team, and our climate action project was we were going to start a school garden, and we were going to go to the school board to push for reusable utensils for the cafeteria, and we were going to write a mini grant so we could fund our gardening project and get magnetic lids so no one throws those away.
Hi, I'm Trillium from the Environmental Club at North Country Community College. Our 3 goals are to build our own compost bin as well and push the future students to continue composting. Our second goal is to educate fellow students to be environmentally mindful and proactive. And our third goal is to replace all of our water fountains with the water bottle filling stations.
Hi, I'm Carmen Howe, and I'm from Long Lake School. Last year, we got one of the water bottle filling stations, and we gave water bottles to all of our students. So this year, we want to get more water bottles to give to the new students, and we also want to clean up our local nature trail and expand our community garden.
I'm Laura. I'm from Keene Central School. Our plan is to create a Keene Community Coalition for a Sustainable School that will work with our community, our town board, as well as some local business leaders in the area to create a sustainable school. We have an addition coming into our school, so we're trying to make sure that that's as green as it can possibly be, and moving forward that our school will take the most sustainable steps that they can towards their future additions, I guess.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm from St. Regis Falls. We're going to try to make our school more energy efficient by replacing the light bulbs that we have now with more energy efficient ones, like LED ones, LED, sorry. We're going to have the teachers not leave the lights on and maybe shut off things over the weekend instead of leaving it on. And then instead of an Earth Day, we're going to make it more broad and have a science expo and bring light to every situation that we possibly can for the youth.
Hello everyone, I am Eden Abina. I am representing Beekmantown High School. We plan to, throughout this year and the coming years, work in tandem with the FFA program we have to reduce pretty much all one-use products that are in our school, such as like trays and different utensils that aren't currently being recycled. as well as to reach out to the community around us, as well as students in our school. We will be creating a podcast that will be available through YouTube and iTunes and other servers if those are available to us.
I'm Elliot from Newcomb School, and we're planning on putting solar panels on the top of our cafeteria because it gets direct sunlight throughout most of the day. We're planning on going to the school board to ask them for this because they're doing like a project to help improve the school, so we could try to get money for that.
I'm Emmeline from Canton Central School, and our goal is to make our cafeteria greener. And we're going to do this by making the current students more aware of our food recovery process that we have already in place, and switch from plastic silverware to metal silverware.
Hello, I'm Rafe Zimmer from Westport Central School, and we had a few little goals and then a larger goal. Some of the little goals were to eliminate straws from the cafeteria and to educate our students about climate change. And our larger goal was to have an Earth Day event where we would educate and teach the community about climate change.
I'm Ashley Harris from Tupper Lake Middle High School. Our plan is to get a waste audit and record how much waste our cafeteria produces and then present it to the school board and hopefully go with a compost plan.
Hello, I'm Chris from ELCS. Our three main goals are to create a greenhouse with UV lighting for 4-season growth of food and vegetables. We also want to get another water bottle filling station, as we already have 2. And our last goal is to go around the community in our school and increase awareness and knowledge on climate change.
That was amazing. Let's have one more round of applause for all the climate action plans.
And following, once we are finished, come see me if I didn't give you a certificate. So we have certificates for everyone this year to commemorate the 10 years and to congratulate you on the work that your schools are doing towards sustainability, resilience, and climate action in your schools, communities, and around the world.
So thanks for sharing, everyone. You can go have a seat, and the grand finale is in store.
Making a presentation, Bailey.
So just a couple reminders while everyone's sitting back down. So these climate action plans that you just shared that were so amazing, so this summit is really just the beginning. So when you go home and when you go back to your schools, that is where the real work is starting. And that's where the really important work of the summit starts. So take all this energy and put it into your climate action plan when you get back to school, and look into the mini grants. If you all want to apply for the mini grants, we mentioned that earlier, but all the schools who came to the summit are eligible to apply for the mini grants. And that's a really amazing resource to get some of this done in your school. So that application is available on the agenda website, and it'll also be emailed to all the teachers after the summit. So keep your eye out for that, because that might help you make those climate action plans happen. I had a couple other reminders. Oh, I'm going to remind you again, the evaluation, it's in your email. If you haven't filled it out yet, make sure on your way home or sometime tonight before you forget, fill that out for us so we know what you thought of the summit. It's super important to us. We can keep begging, but I hope we all just do it. So the grand finale is coming up, the moment you've all been waiting for. I have 2 reminders for you about that. One is there's going to be a song that we would love if you all participated in it. You can find the lyrics to it on the agenda website. So if you have that loaded on your phone, look up the lyrics, and we want to hear everyone singing along. And also, there's going to be some of these earth balls. And just don't, like, we want you to hit the earth balls around, but don't hit them at the screen. And now, with that, I'll hand it over.
Oh, we need more of those.
Yeah, we have like none. You want like how much more?
Like, these to like fill the bucket.
Okay. Right? No? Oh, not yet? No, it's okay.
All right, welcome to the grand finale of the 2018 Adirondack Youth Climate Summit. Thank you so much for coming. Well, it's the end of our 10th summit. It's just the beginning of our awesome climate actions. So let's celebrate our future with Jeopardy! All right, so everyone's already split into teams. So be nice to your mascots. This is the rabbit team. This is the owl team. This is the raccoon team. And this is the snail team. So, we have already chosen the team leaders. If you are chosen, but you do not choose to come up, you can just tag a friend. So now, please look under your seat, and if you have a sticker under it, you're a team leader. It's on like the black part, like underneath your chair. So everyone with a sticker, please come on up. There's supposed to be like 12 of you. Yeah.
Alright, is everyone up? Thanks.
Yeah.
It is? Everyone?
Yeah. No, I need it.
Wait, you need it?
Yeah.
For what?
That's how
Hey,
I put
who's
it.
not? Oh, okay. Which team are you guys? Are you guys owl team?
Hey, owl team, you got one more person who needs to come on up. Oh, you just went up? All right.
Hi. So, is this everyone?
All right, so your responsibility as leaders is to write down your team's answers. So make sure that each team answers a question. And without further ado, Simon Phil.
Oh, Summiteers! Who wants to play some Jeopardy? So great to be here. So great to be here. Okay, so what do we have? Thank you, Bailey. Okay, wait. Who's on what team? This is chaos. Okay, could team 1 stand right here? Could team 2 stand on the floor so then you can see the Jeopardy and everybody else can? Could team 3 stand right here on the floor? You can see the Jeopardy, and team 4, you're good there. You guys only have 2 teams? Okay, well, that's your loss. Okay. Oh, you have another player? Just team 4? Anybody else from team 4? Any volunteers? Snail? Yes, come on. Please come on up. Yes. Okay. So each team has a whiteboard and a marker. You know how this works. If you answer correctly, you get the points. Team with the most points wins. And the entire team will receive, the entire winning team will receive candy at the end. So please egg on your teammates. Let's go to the categories. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we get a new marker? Oh, does this? Try this. Okay. Do you want a sheet of paper and a pencil? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Okay, this is going pretty well. Okay, so our categories are the past and current solutions and the future will be locked until further notice. And all of the current solutions are from our Project Drawdown, which you all saw a presentation on earlier today. It's the 100 most efficient ways to reduce climate change and reduce CO2 emissions. Okay, so with that in mind, Team 1, could you get us started? Any questions? Pass for 300. When was it discovered, can you all see, that CO2 traps reflected infrared light? Was it 1, 1859, 2, 1900, 3, 1914, or 4, 1958? What do you guys think? Audience. Number 4? You guys have an answer? We're good? Is everybody ready? Team 1, what do you think? 1958, that's number 4. Team 2, 1859. Don't erase, by the way. Number 4, 1958. And choice 3. And the answer is 1859. So points to Team Owl. That's how long we've known. Okay. Team 2, could you give us a question? Past 500, man. Big spinners. Okay, so you all have to pay attention. This is a map showing Lyme's disease cases from 2016. Which of the following 4 maps shows Lyme's disease cases from 2012? Got it? Oh, you have to go to the next slide. You'll see. There you go. It's 500 points for a reason. Audience, do you have any helps? Not if you already know the answer. Good? You guys do you have an answer? Yeah. Okay. And the, no, Team 1. 4, 4, 4, 2. It was 4. Good job. Okay. And that is the map from 2012. That was the correct answer, and that was from 2016. We good? Moving on? Okay, Team 3. You have a question?
Current solutions for 500.
Current solutions for 500. Wow, what is the number 1 most effective solution to reversing climate change? 1, telepresence. 2, biochar. 3, afforestation. Or 4, refrigerant management. Let's go to the answers. Oh, shoot, no. What did you say? 4? 4? 4? 4. Oh, the 500 ones, I guess, are easiest. Riley, do you want to?
All right, so it clearly didn't surprise you guys as much as it surprised me. But the reason why it's refrigerant management is because, like, the chemicals inside of refrigerants, like refrigerators or air conditioners, is really, really harmful when you don't dispose them properly. So the way to dispose them properly is call National Grid, and they'll do it for you. For the future.
Okay. And that's from Project Drawdown, by the way. Okay. Do you have a question? Team 4? Current solutions 100. Okay. What is the most, which is a more effective solution to reverse climate change? Offshore wind or onshore wind? 50-50 chance. Getting it right. Good? Good. Okay, team 1. What did you say? Offshore? Team 2. Onshore. Wait, off, on, off, off. Okay, and the answer is onshore. Congratulations, Team Owl.
So if we increase our use of our onshore wind to 21.6% by the year 2050, then we could reduce our emissions by 84.6 gigatons of carbon dioxide, which is equivalent to 17 trillion elephants. And then also a fun fact is by the time we're in our 40s, it will have saved us $7 trillion if we implement this now.
A lot of money. Okay, back to team 1. You have a question? Passed for 200. How many gallons of crude oil did the United States produce per day in 2008? And 2008 was the year that the Youth Climate Program began. Was it 1, 100,000 gallons, 2, 500,000 barrels, 3, 5 million barrels, or 4, 15 million barrels? Ask your teammates if you don't know. Audience participation is highly... Okay, time's up. What's your answer? Chief? 4? 4, 3, 2, 3. Okay, and the answer is 2, 500,000 barrels. Yes. Raccoon's doing pretty well. Good job. Okay, team 2. Do you have our next question? I do not believe so. What was the atmospheric concentration of carbon dioxide in parts per million in 2008? And again, 2008 was the year that the Youth Climate Program began. Was it 1, 250, 2, 318, 3, 385, or 4, 400 in parts per million? Okay. Team 1, 3. Team 2, 2. 3, 3. So 3, 2, 3, 3. And the answer is 3, 385. It was 3, 2, 3, 3. Everyone except for everyone. 3. Okay, sorry. We're going. Team 3, do you have a question? Pass for 300. We did that one. Current solutions for 300. What solar method is most effective? Rooftop solar, solar farms, solar water heat, or geosolar? This is for 300 points, and team 1. Number 2. Team 2. 2. Team 3. 2. Team 4. 2. It was 1. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Go. Was it actually? I was not in charge of making this slide. Someone else messed up. I'm sorry. Okay, so everybody received 300 points for that. Wasn't my style.
Just because who doesn't love more renewable electricity?
Yes. I'm sorry. Team through 4. If you guess something that we've already chosen, we'll just go back. I'm sorry. Current solutions for 200? We haven't done that one. What is the most effective thing developing countries can do to combat climate change? Well, don't answer. No. You already know. Okay. Let's go. Is everybody ready? You guys ready? Is everybody ready? Do you have yours? Changing it? Let's go. Family planning. Okay, number 2. Group 2. Education. 3. Educate women and girls. Change to renewable energy. And educate women. So that does fall under family planning, education, and educating women and girls. Family planning. Education is pretty broad. Okay.
All right, so yeah, so our population's at 7 billion right now, and by the year 2030, we're supposed to be at 9 billion. And so the most effective way to stabilize human population growth is to make sure all women and girls have access to education and job opportunities.
Thank you. Okay. Team 1.
Oh, it's 400. It's current for 400.
Current for 400 is the last question. Okay, you don't have a choice. How much more water does it take to produce a kilo of beef than a kilo of wheat? And your answer should be in liters. This is for 400 points. Okay, team 1, 53. Oh, and by the way, for this, the closest answer will receive points. Closest without going over. Price is Right rules. 35. I'm sorry, 53. 300 liters. 100. 500. And snails win. It's a lot more, but still. 12,000 plus liters. Yes, you get the points. You were the closest. Snails get 400. You got it.
Okay. So by restricting our diets and the amount of meat we consume and land deforestation, we could reduce our emissions by 66 gigatons, making diet one of the most impactful climate solutions.
Yay. Okay, so that was our final question. Lena, could you tally up the scores? Working on it? Okay, well, could our contestants please return to their seats, and we'll tell you the winner in just a moment. Good job, everybody. It's a tie. Okay, we have a tie between the owl, group 2, and the raccoon section, group 3. Good job, everybody. Both got 1,900 points. Okay, so the owl and raccoon teams may have won, but by coming to this summit, you have all helped us unlock our future and create a brighter, better future for everybody, where climate change is no longer an issue. Let's go. Wait, Lena, get the other team. Hey.
doing just fine before we realize too much, and that's an issue, but we can change.
Hey, tell your friends that we need to fix it. And I hope we start to see a change. I know it fills your heart. Let's look to the future with
electric cars. 10 years, let's change.
Now let's find an answer with a climate talk, and we won't stop. No, we won't stop.
So baby, let's start over, 'cause the world needs more solar in the upstate Adirondacks. We can start to change the world with the use of wind and water. We can start to change the future for our future sons and daughters. Now we need to start our action. Cause the planet's getting warmer. Cause the planet's getting warmer. You are what we need to change the future. Let's not forget just why we're all here. It's important. Think. Imagine how awesome it could be to live in a world that's pollution free. Okay. I know it's really hard talking to people that don't think like we do. 10 years they'll see how important our actions can really be. And we won't stop. No, we won't stop. So baby, let's start over, 'cause the world needs more solar in the upstate Adirondacks. We can start to change the world with the use of wind and water. We can start to build a future for our future sons and daughters. Now we need to start our action.
Thank you, everybody. See you next year. Great Climate Summit.